we're going to take a look at creating and grading assignments using Google Classroom. I've already added some topics, some material, and a few students to the class. Now, we're going to create a few assignments. Then, we'll grade the assignments. The first kind of assignment we will create will be a simple question. Now, you can use this kind of assignment to spark discussion, say before class, create interest or buzz about an upcoming topic, or direct students to do some pre-reading or research on their own. A simple question is all it takes. So let's start. In my sample classroom, the next creative writing piece we will be doing will be on the topic of a frightening experience. So, to get my students' thoughts flowing, I might ask, what is the most frightening thing to ever happen to you? To do this, go to Classwork, click Create, then click Question. Type your question, add any instructions, and add or create any files that you may want to support your question. You can choose if you want to assign your question to an additional class, to all students, or just certain students. The number of points or ungraded, the due date, and the topic the question falls under. You can also choose if students can reply to each other or if students can change or edit their answers. Finally, you can go ahead and ask your question or schedule the question to be asked later. When you ask your question, it will be posted to the stream of the classroom. Next, I want to create a simple quiz. Once again, go to Classwork and click Create, click Quiz Assignment. As before, give your assignment a title, preferably using a standard naming convention, such as naming all of your assignments assignment and then the remainder of the name. You can attach any files, perhaps notes for the students to review before they do the quiz. When you create a quiz assignment, it automatically attaches or associates a blank Google form, which is the actual blank quiz. Click on the blank quiz. From there, you can change the name and description and add items or questions to the quiz. As with all Google Docs, changes are saved automatically. You can also change the name of the actual document. As I add questions or items, to the quiz. I can select the correct answer for each question. I can assign points for each question. And I can change the question type. For this question, I think I'll take a short answer. Close the quiz, effectively saving it as a draft. You can attach a rubric to your quiz. We'll get to rubrics in another tutorial. Once you're satisfied, click Assign or schedule the assignment for later. Sometimes, a simple quiz might not be suitable for what you want, or you may have already created an assignment previously. Here, I have a Word document that I had already prepared. I can create an assignment using this document. The students would then download copies of the assignment, fill in their responses, and then submit their files for grading. Here's how that works. Again, go to the Classwork tab, then click Create, click Assignment. By now, this page should look pretty familiar to you. As before, name your assignment and include your instruction. Upload your file. When you upload your file, you have to decide on the share settings you want. Either A, all students can view the same file, B, all students can view and edit the same file, or C, each individual student gets their own copy of the file. If you choose A, students can view the assignment and type their answers in a separate file and submit that second file for grading. This would work well for a reading or viewing assignment. The student could read the information or view a slideshow and then answer the questions. Choose B if you want students to work in groups to complete the assignment. Each student would be able to modify the file and then submit the file with all of the group's responses in it. Finally, choose C to allow each student to get a copy of the file. Type in their responses and submit the file. There is one caveat to using a Word document as the basis for an assignment, but I will discuss that at the end of this video. Now that we have a few assignments and students have turned in their responses, let's see how we grade these assignments. Before we begin grading, let's look at some settings for our classroom. These may be handy to know, even if you never make use of them. Select the settings or gear or cog. Scroll down to the section labeled Grading. Here, you can choose your overall grade system and add grade categories. You can also choose to show the overall grade to students if you choose a grading system. The simpler grading system is to total all points from all graded assignments to give you an overall grade. If you choose weighted by category, you would assign each assignment you give to a particular category and give each category a weight as a percentage of the total grade. For now, we'll leave it as no overall grade, but I will add some grade categories. This allows me to set default points for assignments put in each category. We can create essays, homework, tests, and work card categories. Click Save to continue. There are two ways to access students' turned-in assignments. The first way is to go to Classwork, then click on the assignment you want to grade. Here, you can see the number of students who turned in the assignment and the number of students who are still outstanding. Click on the turned in number to be taken to the student's work page to begin grading. The second way to access the student's work is to click on the Grades tab and then click on the assignment name. This also takes you to the student work page. To get started grading, click one of the assignments that were turned in. The turned in assignment will appear in a new tab. Review the work and assign a grade. To give feedback to the student, you can put private comments below the grade. You can also type comments on the assignment itself in some cases. When you're done, click on Return to return the assignment. Note that you can return an assignment with or without a grade. Once you click Return, the student will be able to see the grade you gave them and any feedback you have left. Use the navigation keys at the top or the drop-down list on the left to move between the submitted assignments. On the student work page, you can also grade students' work by typing here. But remember to click Return to return the grades to the students. The Instructions tab will let you view the instructions the students were given for the particular assignment. And now for that caveat I promised you. Many students may not have access to Microsoft Word. They may not be able to open Word documents. Google Docs can open Word documents by converting them, but it might have unexpected results. It would be better if, as the teacher, you convert the file before attaching it to an assignment or even posting it as material for the class. Google Drive makes the conversion easy. Open Google Drive by clicking the 9 dots and selecting Drive or going to drive.google.com. Click the Settings or gear icon. Click Settings, then check the box for Convert uploaded files to Google Docs editor format. Now, when I upload Word documents, Drive will convert the file to a Google Doc file. Open the Google Doc and make any necessary changes to fix any issues the conversion may have created. Now, you can link the file to the assignment from Drive, and you can be sure that all of your students will be able to open the file and that it will be formatted correctly.